Alright. Where is audio? I'll turn the music down. Oh my god, sorry. So, I'm gonna do a sort of tutorial on how to run this godly seed that I found. I actually, this seed, this is my all-wool seed. When I did all-wool random seed, this is the seed. And after I did a run of it, I was like, this might be good for any percent set seed because of some stuff that I'll go into. And I'll explain as I find it. So, how to do this. Well, first off, the seed itself is this. 9035411455394584018. Classic. No, I'll keep it on survival. And a smart thing is to turn off autosave. So let's go. I'm not gonna bother timing this. I'm just gonna do a how-to of how to run this. Because it is really short, but it is also pretty fun. It is really annoying to get screwed by RNG. So here's where you start. Get your map. Map's important. So you start down here, kind of in the middle of nowhere, except for surrounded by some trees. First things first, come up on any of these trees and get 5 pieces of wood. Because that is... I guess actually get 6 to be safe. Actually, no, 5. I'll do 5. Okay. So get your 5. And then you're going to want to, if you look in the map, I'm looking sort of northeast-ish. Over here, pit of gravel is where you're going to want to start getting your gravel now. Break these 2 pieces. You don't have to break those 2 pieces. You can break any bit. But what I like to do is I like to dig a little 2x2 pit. Put one down and break it. Go to the other one. Repeat that. 10% by the way. 10% chance to get gravel. Okay. After you get it, keep 3 pieces of gravel in your inventory. You're going to use this as sort of supporting blocks for your building nether portal. Anyway, again, northeast. Head over here. See some chickens, see some pigs. If you're lucky, you'll get cows here right away. There's cows over there. That's good. We're going to need cows. So keep the position of those cows in mind. Head up here. Sometimes the trees can spawn differently. Leaves can block your path. It's a bit weird to get through here fast. But you're going to want to come in here. Blacksmith's house. Take the sword, helmet, pants, both the gold, iron, and apples. Equip the pants and the helmet, and you get a sword. Nice iron sword. And then, remember where those cows were. If you don't get cows here, like over there, what you can do is you can go behind the village to the little body of water there, look to the left, and then loop around to the right up here. Come down, there can be some right there where that wolf is, and then come up here if you don't get any. Finding cows early on is good. So now, we're going to save. And don't enable autosave. You're going to need 2 pieces of leather. That's important. Okay, 2 pieces of leather, very lucky. If I didn't get those, you would quit without saving, and then reload the save. So you could kill the cows again, and there's another one in there. But 2 pieces of leather is important, very important. And now, on your way, see I'm looking sort of southwest-ish now to that village over there. On your way, you're going to open your crafting, go to the equipment. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm still coughing. You want to craft your flint and steel. And that leaves you with one iron. So this is a new duping method that I found a little bit ago. It is very hard. I'm pretty sure it's frame perfect, and frame perfect in a 60 FPS game is really hard. But if you're not up to, if you're not sort of confident in your ability to do, I'm gonna save because if it gets to nighttime, I don't want zombies to spawn. But if you're not confident in your ability, don't make the flint and steel, And whenever I do the gold dupes over at that village, you can do the iron dupe as well. You only need a total of 4 iron, 1 for the flint and steel and 3 extra. So the basic gist of this is you drop, and then a little bit after you drop, you open the crafting inventory. So you see I dropped it, but if you look at the bottom right, in the little section of my inventory, you see the iron's still there, but I'm not holding it, it's on the ground. So if I go away, it goes away. So what you do is you have to do that. If you're going to try this, get good at doing the drop dupe first. The drop dupe itself is really easy. But the hard part is, again, pretty sure it's a frame perfect trick. You have to input L1 to go to the decorations menu. And if I do it, so if I do this, if you look at the bottom right, the iron's there, gone, when I went over to the decorations. However, if you input that R1 very fast, went away, it's there. The iron is there, and I'm in the decorations, so I can make nuggets, pick it back up, and I get another one. So I effectively duped it. This dupe is hard. This dupe is really hard. You can, later on, you can skip getting the gold entirely, and in the, whenever I get to the end fortress, there's a chest there that has an ender pearl, so you can skip duping gold, and you do the item frame dupe. I'll explain it later when I get there. But if you're confident in that duping method, where you do this sort of drop dupe, I've done it a bunch, so I'm pretty decent at it. If you're confident in your ability to do that, don't pick up the gold, and don't worry about what I'm going to explain with the gold. I'll explain about that later as well. But, and again, if you're not confident with this duping method, keep the iron, keep the gold, and dupe your iron later. Again, you only need, if you, with the drop duping method, you only need to do it twice, because we need a bucket. So after you do that, you come over here, and in front of this blacksmith, open your crafting, make that, make 20 sticks, crafting bench, get your sticks out of here, get your bench, put your bench down somewhere right here, doesn't matter really, go over to decorations, make the iron bars back, 2 item frames, and that's why we need the 2 leather. If you're going to skip out on the gold dupes, I'll explain it later, but you only need 1 leather if you're going to do that, but again, it's really hard. After you do that, head back here. I'm not sure if the ice should be melted, probably because I waited so long. If the ice isn't melted, just break it. Get that. Anyway, come back in here. In here, you're going to take everything but the iron pants, because we already have iron pants. Go back to the crafting table. Diamond pick, diamond shovel. Both of those, very important. Inventory management is something I still kind of need to work on to optimize this even more. I'd say put away the... Actually, no, don't put away the gold for now. Put away the obsidian, you know. Take your pick, triangle or Y or whatever the top button is. X on a switch? Yeah, X on switch. And put your diamond pick there. Drop your water over the lava and mine the obsidian. This gets you 2, and at the other village with the blacksmith, that gets you another 2, which gets you 10, which is just enough. I so love that this seed was just perfect. This is such a lucky seed to find, and I'm very happy I actually went back after my old wool to test it. Anyway, after you do that, you item frame, gold, and again, I'll explain it later, but if you're confident with that dupe that I showed you with the iron bar, skip this step. Skip picking up the gold entirely. Skip 2 leather, you only need 1 leather. I'll link in the description the video in which I show how to do this dupe, but you're going to want to dupe it. Dupe your gold until you have a stack. So it takes a couple tries. Not that long though if you're pretty good at it. I've done it enough, so I'm pretty good at it. I can do it pretty much every time. Unless if you saw the actual video, which I did the run and I failed. The blaze rod won a bunch. with the underpearls just because my nerves. I was like, dude, this is it. This is the run. It was, but I can totally do better. Anyway, when you're at this point, when you have the 32 in your inventory, you do one more dupe. You don't go and convert it into. This is a mistake I made and something I realized in a small optimization I'm going to be doing now. You can just go straight to the dupe and buy it. You only need. Wait. Okay. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm a liar. Don't listen to me. After you get the 32. Dude. Small mistake on my part. Actually, yeah. Small mistake. So, once you get the 32, you have to dupe it again to 64. Something that... Dude, move. Something that I didn't realize until now. Now, I only need 32 for this one because I already did the 32. So once you, again, let me explain. Once you see that 32 in your inventory after converting them back into ingots, do one last dupe. So by the time you put all this stuff back together, you will have had 64. $16. 32. Once I put all this back together. And again, because I explained it, you would do one more. And with trades, you get one ender pearl. Go back. Very important you get those. And very important, don't forget snow. You want 2 stacks of snowballs. If you're not confident in your abilities to sort of do well, I'll talk about it when I get there, but basically the snowballs are for the end dragon fight. You can drop your shovel whenever you're done with it. I said drop it. Eat your apples on the way back. And same thing we're going to do over here with lavaing the watering the lava, mining that obsidian. Very lucky coincidence that I had just happened to build the nether portal when I was testing this. I just so happened to build it like right here, which is the perfect spot. Let's do out of the way. Normally, it would not be nighttime. You would be here after about 5 minutes. So this is sort of a downside of me trying to explain this, is that it's nighttime. Might turn host options on and make it day. But I don't know. Anyway, after you build that, right here, just to the right of the path, you're going to want to build it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Now we're in the nether. This is perfect. Perfect position, because actually the first time I made this, I'm not sure if I'm putting the nether portal too close. There was a fortress that spawned in here. I think that just has something to do with the fact that the world was generated differently or something. But anyway, come over here. Get about 20 to 30 netherrack. We're going to get more on the way back to the portal. That's a little bit. If you see that there are withers there, head over here. And you're going to want to jump down. Hit a blaze once, save. Reload if you don't get a blaze rod. If you don't find a blaze on the pathway, that's a spawner over there. You can clear out skeletons of where there's... Nice. I wish I got that luck in my actual video. So after you get your blaze rod, build up. It's 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on the next one. Get some more netherrack. 26, anywhere from 20 to 30 is perfectly fine. While you're waiting, do that. Put your food there. If you come out of the nether, you look at the map. Look southwest-ish. Yeah, southwest-ish. Come over here over these hills. See this lake right here? We're going to want to head just over this hill. Lake-ish? I don't know. Is this a lake? I don't know words. It's water. Head over to this area. Next to where you spawn, actually. A little bit past. That little corner pocket back there is our destination. Gonna head over here. Eat your food on the way. Don't forget that. And the specific coordinates we're looking for is x159, which is this line of right here. And we're also looking for x196, which is this line right here. So x159, z196. Start digging. Four blocks of sand, and then a bunch of mining stuff. And be sure to remember this. I'm not sure if there's going to be monsters down here because it's nighttime and things like more time to spawn. You see the stone brick? Stop. Pause. Save. Just in case there's like a creeper here and he blows up the chest. Okay, that's not good. So in here, second ender pearl and some more food. And also while you're at it, put away your trash blocks. Trash blocks being pretty much everything. This is the list of stuff that you want to keep. Maybe food if you want. Actually, yeah, you will need food, so keep your food. So the path to the portal from this chest is you take a right, head over here to the iron bars, left at the door, up the stairs, open the door, straight to this door, the torch. Take a right, past this pillar. Okay, good. So there's stone here. Not true. I don't know why dungeon generation sometimes varies slightly. It's weird. I don't get it. Sometimes I've had this water not fall down here. It's weird. Anyway, this water over here to this door. Very difficult to get in this door. You have to break this. There's no button. And we are at the portal room. Dude. Break that. And then, we don't need that anymore. So, item frame, pearl, blaze. Again, I will link in the description this duping method that I use. But we want 11 pearls. 11. Now, what you could do, and what I originally did when I was first doing runs of this before I realized I could do something a lot faster, is I was making 9, I was duping 9, and then I was using the 2 real ones that I had as a sort of way to prevent. It's just like the run that I had again. I'm failing dupes, dude. I made 9, and then I used the 2 sets of real ones to make it 2 reals. But what I had to do was I had to build up to the last 2 towers, which is slow. So I'd rather take an extra about 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds to dupe. Assuming they're successful, is about 10 seconds. Take that little extra time to dupe 2 more pearls to save mining a bunch of extra blocks and building up to the towers. So I could save these ender pearls and use them. So 8. One more. Your inventory should be something like this. You have you have your 11 pearls, 2 snowballs, 2 2 stacks of snowballs, 2 pearls, your food, blocks, some water, pick, and a sword. Very careful not to mess this up. I have, on one run that I did, I got here really fast. I did that. I did that. That is exactly what I did. I did it on a different one, but that is exactly what I did. Which is why saving is important, because it would be heartbreaking to get to this point like really fast, like faster than like, you know, the actual like record, and then accidentally do that and waste like 10 seconds of it. Anyway, come up here. There's a convenient hole in the wall, and now this is where you're gonna want to practice this a lot. Snowballs at the Ender Dragon. I've done this a lot, so I kind of know the angles that I need to look and do it at. Apparently not, though. Oh my god, is that gonna hit it? Oh, that was so close. That would have been awesome. So for these last 3, you kind of want to stand in between them. 1, 2, 3. Now, save, because the dragon can't knock you off. Build up. Build up about, again, I got about anywhere from 20 to 30 blocks. Build up. Save, because if you mess this up, it's bad. Throw a pearl over here. Get a block. I'm a block short. That's kind of unfortunate. Actually, I can make do. Build on the corner, dude. So if you have snowballs left over, you can put your block anywhere. Break the thing and throw a snowball. Dude, I'm gonna break one more down. This is probably one of the hardest parts of the run, is the dragon fight, in terms of just like stress and having to deal with it. So corner, just hold R2, breaks it, doesn't hurt you. Save again. After this one, playing it safe. Throw the pearl. Now put your water bucket 2 blocks down, and then put your block 1 right there. Do it again. And then you can just jump safely. And now we are at the dragon fight. So after you make it to the ground, save. And it's just luck is all it is. I'll sort of explain how to do it. So don't stand next to the bedrock. Whenever he starts throwing up, that's your time to come in. Don't rush him head on, because he does like headbutt you. He does damage. Dude, he's so loud. Anyway, don't stand in front of him head on. After every phase, it's sort of smart to save. So don't stand next to it in case he spits. Oh my god, dude, so fast. Can you give me this on like a good run? Give me this later when I'm actually going for attempts again. Stand under him, jump, and spam R2. Or whatever your attack button is. Again, if I can explain, without him giving me god luck, don't stand in the center. Avoid, if he gets close to the ground like that, very good. You can get a couple hits off to shave off just a little bit more health so you don't have to force cycle. Again, don't stand next to it, because he does that attack. That attack is very deadly. The dragon breath. Oh my dude! Basic gist of why I'm standing to the sides is that if he does his spit attack, it won't be here, so I figured that was what was going to happen. So hopefully he'll show it off. I want him to show it off. Dude! Give me this fight later, dude. Oh my god, I'm so mad. But the dragon breath attack that he does, very deadly. You don't want to be standing in here whenever he does it, because the stuff is going to be inside of it, and you'll die immediately and won't be able to get damage on them. So you sort of bait it out to the side. Again, the dragon fight is going to be something that you're going to have to learn. It takes doing to learn. I can't believe I got that ridiculous luck on a tutorial like showing off how to do this. But anyway, I'm going to I didn't explain the sort of one ender pearl dupe, which I'll explain that now. I'll go into creative. I'll go into creative with host options. Kill me. Good. Yeah, don't stand in front of the dragon. That's what you stand under him, because he does that. Oh no. I'll just respawn. Okay. So, the one ender pearl dupe is hard and stupid. You should not go for it unless you practice it a lot and you're really good at it and you want to super optimize this time, which I might do, but it's really hard. Like, I'm good at duping, but this trick, I'm pretty sure it's frame perfect. So what you have to do is you do that. You drop the real one, and then you have to do the drop dupe while pressing R1 or whatever. Of course, I do it first try. And I'm not actually. So I fail it because I'm in structures. I did the drop right, but I didn't do the R1 right. See, didn't do the R1 right. This dupe is extremely hard. Didn't press R1 right. I'm pretty sure I'm pressing R1 too early. If you practice this a lot and you're really good at it, again, like I said, skip the gold, skip getting 2 leather, you only need 1, and you don't need to make 20 sticks or even get that much wood. But again, that's sort of that's a really hard way to do it. If you're just going to learn this, I recommend getting the gold, duping the gold, getting the extra pearl. It's going to be a lot more consistent. The only thing you really have to learn is, well, of course, fighting the dragon. But in terms of glitches, it's really just the item frame duping, which, again, put a link in the description if you don't know how to do it. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. I don't think there's anything I missed. I covered the general route, everything you need to do, how to do most things, pretty much. Yeah. Give it a shot. This is actually really fun. The only, like, mega awful RNG elements are cows, blazes, and the dragon. If you don't get good cows, if you don't get good blazes, dragon fight can fuck you over, kind of like my dragon fight in the video. It was like half good, half shit. It was decent, but everything else about the run, I had bad cows, bad blazes. It was awful. I would have been a lot faster on that, but I'm definitely gonna be working to lower it. And yeah, try it out.